Hey everyone, today we will study class 9 CBSE lines and angles concepts. Before starting the chapter, we will start with the concepts. Okay, so now let us revise. First of all, we are starting with the angle. What is an angle? When the two rays intersect at a point, then the angular distance, the circular distance between the two rays forms an angle. Okay, it is measured from here to here. Okay, now interior and exterior of the angle. If a point here we can see that the point P lies in between these two lines rays, so that is why P is said to be in the interior, and Q is outside the angle, so that is why Q is said to be in an exterior. Now the second point is congruent angles. Congruent means the if we are talking about the angles, when the two angles are exactly same in measurement, then it is said to be the congruent angles. Okay, so here if suppose this angle is of 30 degree and this is also of 30 degree, when two angles are of same measurement, then they are said to be the congruent angles. Now moving to the types of angles. Zero angle. What is zero angle? Here we have I have drawn a beautiful figure that I have explained it in the circle. So first of all we will see all the types, then we will understand what it is. First is zero angle, acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle and the complete angle. Okay. Zero angle measurement is x is equal to 0 degree. It is very easy to learn all the types of angles through the circle. Here you can see I have drawn a circle, and suppose here when we draw the angle, how we will draw? First of all we draw a ray, and from this point we measure with the help of the protractor, we measure the angle. So zero angle, it means the angle ray, thus another ray is also lying on this. So when the two rays are lying on this only, so it is said to be the zero angle. Okay, and this is called as what? This is what is? It is a 90-degree angle. And so here this is the zero angle, and this 90 degree exactly equal to 90 degree will be called as what? Right angle. Okay. So, and the angle lies between the 0 and the 90 degree is called as what? Acute angle. It means if suppose you have the angle of 40 degree, 50 degree, they all are the acute angles. When the angles are greater than 0 degree but less than 90 degree, then those angles are said to be the acute angles. Obtuse angle. When the angles are greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree, then this part of the angle is called as what? Obtuse angle. Okay. And the next angle equal to 180 degree called as what? Straight angle. Okay. When the angle starts from here and when it complete this circle, then it is called as what? Complete angle, and it is equal to the measurement of 360 degree. Hope you all have understood these types of angles. Now moving to the supplementary or the complementary angles. When the angles are said to be supplementary and complementary. If suppose you have two angles and those two angles sum is called as 180 degree, then those two angles are called as supplementary angles. Okay. So you can get the question also like this. If suppose you have, the question is find the supplement of 120 degree. Okay, so we know that the another angle, if suppose that other angle is x, then those two angles sum is should be 180 degree. So 120 plus x, then these two angles sum should be equal to 180 degree to make it equal to the called as the supplementary angles. Okay, so x will be how much? 180 minus 120 will give you what? 60 degree. So this is how you can find the other supplement of a particular angle also. So the what is said to be the supplementary angle? When the two angles sum is equal to 180 degree, then those two angles are said to be the supplementary angles. Now coming to the complementary angles. When the two angles sum is equal to 90 degree, then those two angles are said to be the complementary angles. In the same way, you can be asked to find the complement of a particular angle. If suppose you are asked to find the complement of an angle equal to 40 degree, then what should be added to 40 degree to make it equal to 90 degree? That is equal to 50 degree. Okay. So what is complementary angle? When the two angles have the sum of 90 degree, then those two angles are said to be complementary angles. Now the next is angle bisector. Angle bisector is the ray which divides the angle into two equal parts. Here I have an angle AOB and OX is a ray which is dividing this angle AOB into two equal parts. It means angle AOX is equal to angle BOX. Okay. So bisector means always dividing into two equal parts. If suppose you are asked to find the line bisector, about the word line bisector, so bisector is always dividing into two equal parts. If it is line bisector, so dividing a line into two equal parts. If it is angle bisector, so bisector is again dividing into two equal parts. So as it is angle, so dividing an angle into two equal parts. That is why the angle bisector means dividing the angle into two equal parts. Now, some angles relations. We have some relations in the angles. First is adjacent angles. Adjacent means the nearby to someone. Okay. So, here adjacent. If suppose you have an angle YOZ. Okay. What is the next? Just in the adjacent angle, we have to be very clear that when two angles are said to be adjacent, then they have the same vertex and one common arm. नेक्स्ट मतलब क्या हो गया, हमारे बिल्कुल बगल वाला. ठीक है. इसका मतलब ये हो गया कि सपोज आपका कोई एक घर है और उसके जस्ट पड़ोस वाला जो घर है वो आपका एडजेसेंट हाउस हो जाएगा. Isn't it or not? क्योंकि उस दोनों में एक दीवार कॉमन है तो वो एडजेसेंट कहलाएगा. क्लियर. इसी तरह से जब हम एंगल की बात करेंगे तो एक रे क्या हो जाएगी, कॉमन हो जाएगी. ठीक है. तो एडजेसेंट एंगल YOZ के एडजेसेंट कौन सा है, एंगल XOZ, या एंगल XOZ के एडजेसेंट कौन सा है, एंगल ZOY. क्लियर. नाउ द नेक्स्ट इज लीनियर पेयर ऑफ एंगल्स. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. लीनियर पेयर ऑफ एंगल्स. लीनियर मीन्स अ लाइन. पेयर ऑफ एंगल्स, दैट we have pair, we always consider, generally we always consider a pair as a group of two, isn't it? ठीक है. So if I am talking about pair of angles, it means two angles on a line and a line shows a straight angle. ठीक है. It means if on a line we have two angles through a ray, then those two angles sum will be equal to 180 degree. But we should always be careful that we are talking about linear and pair, that on a line we should have only two angles. Clear. If you have more than two angles, then like this, angles on the straight line, these two are the points which are very confusing for the student, but it is very easy to understand. You have to just keep a small thing in your mind. Pair means a group of two. So in this we only have the two angles. Now angles on the straight line. If you have a straight line and if you have many angles on the straight line, then like I have drawn three angles. So here also the sum of all these three angles will be equal to 180 degree, and here also the angle sum is 180 degree. Clear? But here we have only two angles and here we have the three angles. It can be 4 also over here, it can be 5 also. So that is the main basic difference between the linear pair of angles and angles on the straight line. Now the next is vertically opposite angles. Opposite means, we always understand the opposite means just opposite to you. Okay. So if you have two lines intersecting at a point O, suppose. Clear? Then when the two lines intersect each other, then at this point O, we have the two opposite angles. Here I have this one and this one. So let us assume that this is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here angle 1 is equal to angle 3, isn't it? Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. We always have to understand that the vertically opposite angles are always equal. That is why I have written the measurement both as A. Okay, so here in this way, angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Here also both are written as B. Clear? Now, the next is we will see if suppose I am taking a particular example. Let us take an example to understand the vertically opposite angles properly. Now, if suppose I have a figure, this one, and I am saying that this angle is of 120 degree. Now, I am asking you to find all the other angles. Say this is A, this is B and this is C. I have to find the measurement of all the three angles A, B, C. Okay. So now, we can say that if this is 180 degree, B will also be 180 degree. The reason is vertically opposite angle. So, we will write angle B is equal to 120 degree. Reason is vertically opposite angles. Okay. Now, if suppose this is a line L and this is point O. So, line L, here these two angles sum is becoming what? 180 degree, linear pair of angles. So, we will write A plus B is equal to 180 degree. So, A will be equal to 180 minus 120, which will give you 60 degree. So, this angle will become equal to 60 degree. If this is 60 degree, this will also become 60 degree because of vertically opposite angle. So, this is the use of the vertically opposite angles property. Okay. Hope you all have understood. Now, don't forget to see the next video, which is the another part of the lines and angles concept. Thank you so much. Take care and don't forget to subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed. Bye bye.